so much for tuning back into my video. This ear just had to come on as soon as I started recording. Anyway, thank y'all so much for tuning back into my video. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button, like this video, comment below, show me some love, y'all. I know I have not been as consistent as I supposed to, but I promise I am working on getting better with my consistency, because I love getting on here recording these videos. So a few things has changed since my last video, and I know a lot of people have been wondering what have I been up to and all of that. So the highlight of what has happened since the last time I recorded, I quit my job. I did. So and the reason behind me quitting my job, really, I don't want to say that it had anything to do with the job itself, but I was going through some the job was affecting my mental state. Like, the job wasn't hard. It wasn't stressful or none of that, to be honest. Like, I just had some stuff that I was going through that being there irritated me. I was depressed there. I don't know. I can't really explain. It's hard to explain it, and that's really not what I'm getting on here to do anyway, to attempt to explain it. But I just had to give you a little brief summary on that. Like, the job was cool, it paid decent and all of that, benefits and all of that, but I just couldn't do it. And mentally right now, I can't really do a 9 to 5. And for anybody who knows me, know that I'm not 9 to 5 material anyway, but I've always done what I had to do. You feel me? So yeah, I did quit my job. I do Uber Eats full time. I do DoorDash. I'm a little bit DoorDash in there also as well. So I guess you could say I do Uber Eats and DoorDash full time. And as far as how much I make a week or a day or whatever, it depends on me, to be honest. I normally try to set a goal each day, and I try my best to stick to it. Sometimes I might get too tired, and I'm not gonna force myself to drive if I'm getting too tired or too sleepy. That's a safety, you know. I'm not gonna do that. But so far it's been cool. It does get tiring sometimes. Some stuff does get annoying. Yeah, annoying, but I'll get into that. So I guess I'll start off by talking about numbers, because I know that's what most people want to see, numbers. Like, y'all don't want to hear what I got to say. Y'all want to see numbers, and I feel that. So let's see. And I'm gonna show y'all, I guess, what I made this week so far. I still have 2 more days left in the pay period or whatever. It's a Friday night right now. The pay periods go from Monday to Sunday. And this is what I've made so far. So I can see that, and you see a breakdown of how many hours I worked and all of that. So yeah, the earnings shows how much I earned. $532.76 total. Trip earnings is basically what Uber paid me. It was $397.53, $1.73 in tolls, and $126.50 in tips, and $7 for Quest promotion. Now, the Uber does pay you for tolls. However, the price that they pay you, if you don't have a toll sticker, toll tag, whatever, they're only gonna pay you for the toll tag price, because I guess they expect you to have one. I'm not gonna lie, I don't have one. I typically try to avoid tolls. That's why it's only $1.73, because I normally have my my other phone. I have 2 phones. I'm recording on one end, but I normally have my other phone hooked up to my car, so I'll enter the address in that, but I also look at Uber app as well. But normally, if I see that it is gonna take me through a toll, I'm not gonna look at this app, because I try to avoid going through tolls. Let's see what else. And if y'all, 530.76, and it was like 37 hours. If y'all want to sit there and do the math and break down how much, whatever, feel free. I haven't done it. I'm not gonna do it. And as far as, I know some people wonder, how much gas do you use out of that or whatever. to be honest with y'all, I probably use $8 to $10 in gas a day. And that's for me working at least like 8 hours. I have a, I know I talked about this in the last video, but I have a hybrid, and it's really great on gas. I love my car. I have a 16 Malibu. But what else? Fuck, I had a lot. So some tips and tricks. That's what I was giving, and the things that kind of irritates me or whatever about Uber Eats. So I guess I'll start with that. So some things can be real annoying, like extremely annoying with Uber Eats. For instance, when you get sometimes I'll go to a restaurant and the customer orders something. Matter of fact, this happened tonight. The customer just ordered a shake from Burger King. I get the Burger King. Oh, we don't have any shakes tonight. So I've driven all the way to their restaurant for nothing. And 9 times out of 10, Uber will compensate you for going all the way to their restaurant. If something like this happens, because obviously they had to cancel the order. I think they paid me like $3 for going to their restaurant versus I don't know what I would have gotten paid if I would have completed out the order, if they would have had the item. But they do try to compensate you for your time and things of that nature, and which I think that's, it's pretty cool. What else? Another thing that be annoying to me when I go to restaurants and the food is not ready, and I have to sit there and wait. But Uber advises you not to wait any longer than I think 10 to 15 minutes on the order. If it takes too long, you can go in the app and hit cancel the order. Of course, you won't get paid for sitting there waiting on it, but it won't reflect your ratings if you're canceling because of that reason. Speaking of ratings, I guess I can show those as well. I have pretty decent ratings. Let's see, 95% satisfaction. I have, is it 7? Yeah, 7 thumbs up from merchants and 0 thumbs down, and it looks like 88. Yeah, thumbs up from customers and 5 thumbs down. And I'll be real and let you know why I got the thumbs down. 2 of them says professionalism. 1, I did deserve that, but at the same time I was frustrated. I was going to the apartment was already complicated, so I'm calling the customer asking for directions, help to get to his apartment, to take him his food, because I didn't want his food to be cold. I wouldn't want cold food. So anyway, I'm sorry, my hair doing something so crazy right now, and I'm just realizing it. But anyway, so yeah, when I gave him his food, I don't even think I spoke, but I was so frustrated at this point. I had went up 4 flights of stairs, went up 3 twice, and I was just over it. So yeah, I just handed him his food. I didn't speak or nothing. So yeah, I did. Like, that wasn't the way to go. It wasn't. But at the time, I wasn't thinking. 1, I got items damaged, and honestly, I really believe that I've never touched anyone's order. I've never opened anything. I've never damaged the item. But the only thing that I can think of is the time when I handed the guy his shake from Sonic. As soon as I handed it to him, he dropped it, and that was the only thing he ordered. So I'm pretty sure he called Uber and told them about it so he can get a refund, even though he's the one that dropped it, and it affected me, but whatever. 1 says ignore delivery note. I don't remember what order that was, so I can't even say. It doesn't let you know like who graded you or who, none of that. I guess for safety reasons, I guess. But late to drop off, it says I was late to an order. If I was late, it's because of the restaurant. It's because the restaurant was late with giving me the food. Because I always, as soon as I get an order, head on. Okay, so those ratings. And my acceptance rates is the orders that I have accepted. It says from July the 25th to August the 24th, it says I accepted 298 orders and I declined 11. However, I didn't necessarily decline those orders, but when I don't hit accept quick enough, it goes as declined. Sometimes I don't see it. My phone is on silent a lot of times, and I forget to turn the volume back up, and I miss it. What else? Cancellation rate. I have 1%. I canceled one order, and that was because I had Uber and DoorDash on at the same time one day. I was headed to the DoorDash order. I got a request for, no, I accepted them at the same time. I don't know why the hell I did that, but I did. And I was like, okay, I'm going to cancel the Uber order. And I did it. So yeah, that's all pretty much about the rates and things of that nature. What else? Okay, so the things that I like, I think I talked about the cons, about the long waits or whatever. And other than, like, sometimes it gets annoying when you're trying to find an apartment complex. I just realized, I hope I'm looking at y'all when you see this video, but my camera is turned like sideways. But anyway, another thing that I do like about Uber, people can tip you even after you dropped your order off. I don't know how long they have to tip you, but the tips show up the same but separate. Like, you'll get a notification saying you received a tip for such and such, but it's all included in your earnings. So here are my tips for today. My last one was lit. It was $9 or something. Yeah, $9.75. So yeah, they go. They just depend, honestly. Like, you get $1 tips, $5 tips, have $1.28, $2, $4. It really just depends, honestly. So yeah, but and a lot of people ask about this shirt, Millennial Boss Apparel. Make sure y'all follow Millennial Boss Apparel on Instagram if you have not already. I promise y'all I'm working to get this brand back launched, because so many people, I like your shirt, so many people, when are you bringing the brand back? Look, I promise y'all, this it's not easy. It's really, especially when you're doing it by yourself, and on top of trying to maintain like your regular bills and all of that. Because I'm not doing any loans, or like I'm investing this money. I'm investing myself, and I want everything to be as perfect as possible. I don't want to just throw nothing out there. But this video is not really about my brand, so I'm not gonna go too much in depth. But I just wanted to throw that out there in case y'all were, sure. But so yeah, I can't remember how long ago it's been since I quit my job. I think it's been about 6 weeks, maybe. I don't know. I think it was sometime in July. It was like the second week of July, I think, and it is now August 22nd, I think. Yeah, that sounds about right. No, it's the 23rd. But anyway, so yeah, if it doesn't make me happy, I can't force myself to do it, and that goes for friendships, relationships, anything in life. I just cannot force myself to do it if it makes me unhappy. And I strongly suggest each and every one of y'all, whatever makes you happy, do it. If it doesn't make you happy, don't do it. And I mean, it sounds simple. I do understand that sometimes it's not as easy as it sounds, but overall you have control of your life. And honestly, I had to make this decision. I'm not gonna lie, y'all, I was scared. I talked about it for a couple weeks before I did it, but by the time I did it, I really didn't have a choice, because I was so far gone of I can't do this and I can't do this, that I went into work one day. It was a Saturday, I think. I went into work, I clocked in. I came in late, first of all. I think I made it at 6:15. I was supposed to be in there at 5:45 a.m. Clocked in, probably took 2 calls, typed up my letter of resignation, emailed it to my suit, and I was gone. So yeah, I just really can't. If it doesn't make me happy, I just really can't do it. I can't. But I think that's pretty much it as far as I didn't talk about what I liked about Uber. Well, yes, I did. I talked about the tips. Oh yeah, and I also love the fact that versus in comparison with DoorDash, where you have to be in a certain zone to receive orders. Uber, this can be a pro or a con depending on the person, depending on the area. But instead of accepting orders in one specific zone, being sent to deliver the order in another zone, and having to come back into that same zone to get another order, which wastes a whole lot of time if you ask me. Uber doesn't do that. So basically, wherever you logged in, like you can work wherever. So say for instance, I live in the Carrollton area. If I live in the Carrollton area and I get an order in Frisco, I'm just gonna say Frisco. Well, if I get an order in Carrollton, but the drop off is in Frisco, I get the Frisco, and before I even drop that order off, if it's busy, I'll get a request that I can accept right then. And it doesn't matter what zone it's in. It could be normally it'll probably be in Frisco, whatever area I'm in. But the way DoorDash is, if you're outside of that area, you won't get any more requests until you go back into that area. And I'm all about time management. So like time is definitely money in this business. And so I don't want to waste a lot of time going back to a zone when I can just do Uber Eats. So that's why the majority of my money comes from Uber Eats. Now with DoorDash, I really don't have much to show y'all because I hardly get on the app, but I can show y'all it shows it's busy right now, supposedly. But as far as my earnings with DoorDash, it's probably $20 if that much. See, last week it shows I made $10, and actually I was on vacation that week, so that don't really count. But this week it was, if y'all can see that. I'm sorry if it's blurry. I'm trying to show y'all the best way I can. Okay, that's a little better. So yeah, I think I average more on DoorDash than Uber. I mean, no, I average more on Uber than DoorDash. That's another reason why I like it better. But yeah, I don't know. But that's pretty much everything that I had to talk about in this video. If you have any type of questions about Uber or DoorDash and I can answer them, I promise I will get back to y'all. Follow me on Instagram at KeshaChante. But actually, I'm putting the description anyway. But follow me on Instagram, KeshaChante. If you have any questions, concerns, anything, I will respond back. But in the meantime, I'll see y'all later with another video next week. I got y'all, I promise. But thank y'all so much for tuning in. And if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel. Thank you.